Hey folks, Cam with The Real World here, on my way to see Killers of the Flower Moon. This is the first Martin Scorsese picture I will have seen in theaters. This is a director I've come to really adore over the years. His contributions to cinema, cinematic history, film preservation really can't be overstated. He's one of the most important figures in modern American cinema, world cinema really. He's a champion of foreign films and all kinds of different things. So very important, very kind of eventful evening. Very much looking forward to the film ever since I saw the first trailer drop. So I'm jumping in and I will tell you how it is as soon as I get out. Cam here with The Real World. Thank you so much for joining us here on the channel. Make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified of all our videos. Today we're talking about Killers of the Flower Moon. Non-spoiler review. Just got out of the theater from seeing this. This is Martin Scorsese's latest film. Scorsese, of course, has been making movies for decades, some of the most popular films of all time. He's a champion of cinema as an art form and the preservation of film, the history of film. He's a really special director. Came up around the same time as Spielberg and George Lucas, Brian De Palma, Francis Ford Coppola back in the 70s, and he's just made some of the best films ever. So went into this with high expectations, and they were met, certainly. This is an incredible true story, one that I've never heard before. It's one that is very effective and affecting. It's an intense story. It's a story about crime, murder, theft. It's about politics. It's about all kinds of different things. Greed is a huge theme. The performances are incredible from Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro. You've also got people showing up like Jesse Plemons and Brendan Fraser, John Lithgow. All kinds of great actors appear in this, and it's beautifully shot. His cinematography is one of a kind in many of his films. This is no exception. A lot of it was shot on location. I think actually all of it was shot on location in Oklahoma, which is where the film takes place. So it's an accurate film from what I can tell. In the locations and in the setting and in the story of the Osage people who were treated very poorly, to say the least. They were oppressed in some extreme ways, and so in that way it's an intense film. It's at times difficult to watch. There's some brutal violence, very matter of fact though. It's not flashy, it's not stylish. It's very, very real. All of the performances give it that kind of weight. The script is very well written. Scorsese's direction, of course, is phenomenal as always. And it has a great soundtrack as well. The music in it really, really hits you hard and supports the emotion of what's happening on screen. So all in all, this is a film I can't recommend more. It is over 3 hours, about 3.5 hours actually in length. So that may turn some people off to it, but I wouldn't let that stop me. Really, it flew by. I did not feel it at all. The editing is superb. It really is very well paced. So yeah, I think this is definitely one of the films of the year, and it's definitely going to be a film that stays with me. I'm going to be thinking about it for a while. Highly recommend it. Let me know if you got to see it in the comments below. Make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified of all our videos. This week's podcast is all about Scorsese. So we're going to be talking about his entire filmography, our top 5 favorites. Got a very special guest joining me for that episode. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you check the channel back soon for that. Check out all the playlists we have, all kinds of new reviews. Going to be reviewing some Blu-rays coming up soon in my collection. So if you're a movie fan, you're in the right place. Thank you again for joining me, and we'll see you next time right here on The Real World.